What does this look like to you from today?
It looks like a video call.
It does, doesn't it? And the idea of this is that we can create a collection of things and examples of where sci-fi predicted the future. We're hopefully going to find some really interesting old examples.
I think it's anyways always going to be predicted whenever it happens, because it's always going to happen. Like, for example, a market crash. You can predict a market crash is going to happen, maybe not when, but you can predict it's definitely going to happen because it keeps happening.
Things happen, don't we? We have imagining that we can do something, and we have specifically imagining the technology. So the picture that I'm still sharing about the Zoom call, they've imagined a technology there. But what is the link between science fiction writers and science?
Maybe someone was like experimenting with their thoughts, and many inventions happen because of experiments.
Inventors and inventions do not come from a blank slate. They come from lots of different pieces of work within the same field, and then someone makes a connection. And there is a huge amount of science looking at trying to prove that that is the case. In 3 groups. Each space has got a little bit of a question. You're going to develop a timeline of key events and trends, right? Most importantly, trying to find inventions. What changes happened?
Showing like information about how like they created soybeans, weeds and stuff, and it goes over the years and stuff. You can check it out if you want.
Common nowadays. So instead of taking like yards of space, yards of lands, what people do is they actually do indoor vertical farming. That's more like sustainable, smart irrigation systems, and monoculture.
There's ice under the layers of Mars, like
Yep.
ice. So
There's like a reservoir of water. Landforms. What type of landforms or ecosystems?
Mars is mostly rock right now.
Really cold. It's a really cold planet, right?
It is a really cold planet.
Imagine this, right? So they make like this tube type thing that goes up into space.
Tube connected to Earth, so you just like float in a
Yeah,
tube
it's
until you
connected to
reach.
Earth, right? And it's this
Okay.
tube, right? So then basically it's like this what do you call it? Type thing.
Idea at the end of this week, you're going to be submitting an analysis of these 3 poems, okay? And that means this first step is part of that analysis. So this Google Doc that you're going to make for your post session today is what you're going to be submitting all week, including on Thursday, just as we've been doing in the last couple of weeks. So this is just the starting point of that.